Let's talk about triceps. Triceps, when developed properly, can tie the entire upper body together. You have three heads of the triceps: the lateral, the medial, and the long head of the triceps. The long head is kind of back here, and it actually goes up and behind or under your shoulder. So developing the long head of the tricep can both tighten everything here, and it can also create a little bit more width in the upper body, which gives you more of that illusion of a smaller waist. So if you're looking to create a superhero physique, or if you just want to tighten things up, these 5 exercises are for you. Now, a lot of it has to do with just changing those angles a little bit and changing the grips just a little bit. So I'll share with you the little changes that we go through in order to hit that long head of the triceps, and of course the other 2, and sculpt the physique of your dreams. So without further ado, let's get in there and go through those top 5 exercises. The first exercise we're going over is a close grip bench press. Hands should be about half of shoulder width. A nice overhand grip on the bar, thumbs wrapped around the bar too. Keep those wrists straight, and think about keeping the elbows as close to your rib cage as possible. This is one of the most important things, most important details of this lift, is keeping those elbows in. And this shifts the focus from your chest to your triceps. Now, since you're training your triceps and not your chest, you're gonna use about 50% of the weight that you would normally use for a regular bench press. You can have a slight arch to your lower back. Just be sure your glutes and your upper back is firmly planted on the pad. Wanna see those feet firmly planted on the ground also. And you're going to exhale on the way up, inhale on the way down, and breathe through. Now, this is, of course, effort with both arms. I want you to focus on pushing evenly with both sides, especially as you get tired. The next exercise, this is another tough one. This is a decline diamond push-up or close grip push-up. This is another great way to train those triceps. And just like the close grip bench, I want you to focus on keeping those elbows as close to your body as possible. If this becomes too tough, you can always take your feet from the bench and just do a regular diamond push-up. I like this variety because it tends to train the triceps just a little bit differently, and as a bonus, secondarily, you're going to be training that upper chest too. I want you to think about keeping the body in plank position. Don't let that waist sag. Keep the hips in line with the shoulders. Also, don't hunch the shoulders. The next exercise is an incline French press. Now, ideally, you'll want to do this with a curved easy bar. I don't think there was one available on this day, but choose a grip that's a little bit narrower than shoulder width. Incline should be at about 45 degrees. Maybe 60 degrees. Keep those upper arms about perpendicular to the ground. We're moving into the isolation exercises, and you really want to focus on stabilizing the upper arms and almost thinking about using your elbows as the hinge. Now, when you do this, you're shifting all focus to maximum effort on the triceps as opposed to using other muscle groups to lift the bar for you. I want you to keep your feet flat on the ground, glutes on the bench, shoulders pinned to the bench also. Now, as you get tired, be sure to not use momentum and pull through it. This is great for also training the long head of the triceps, great for sculpting and building size. The next exercise we're moving on to is an overhead cable triceps extension. Now, just like with the French press, I want you to think about keeping your upper arm almost perpendicular to the ground or stationary. Use your elbows as the hinge. With this too, you've got the rope. So think about pulling those handles apart at the very top. And this is going to further hit those triceps, and it is going to be a burner. This is also great for developing throwing power. We used to do these all the time in collegiate track and field. Now with this, you're not going to go as heavy. So this exercise in the French press, you don't have to go heavy. You can go a little bit higher rep. Really focus on that negative portion though. The last exercise, this is one of my favorites. So you're gonna take 2 ropes and extend the ropes to where you've got 2 very long ropes. Set the bar or set the cable to about hip height, maybe a little bit lower. You're gonna use super lightweight here. This is a double cable triceps kickback. And this is a great finishing exercise for triceps. This allows you to get an awesome range of motion. Think about bending at the hip, keeping your back nice and flat, and keeping those upper arms almost glued to the sides of your rib cage. When you do this, you're using, of course, just your triceps. And I also want you to think about at the very top, almost turning your pinkies out. And this is gonna hit that horseshoe area. It's gonna develop that horseshoe area of the triceps. Here, higher reps, super lightweight, focus, focus, focus. Don't rush through any of the reps. Triceps respond really well to a variety of set and rep ranges. So don't be afraid to go heavy, especially on those compound movements, and do less reps. You can go lighter and do a ton of reps. When I say a ton, 15 to 20 reps per set. And you'll be able to hit both the fast twitch and the slow twitch portion of the muscles. If you like this video, please subscribe and join the Fit Fam. We'd love to have you. And don't forget to click that little bell. You'll be the first to know whenever a new video comes out. Thanks for watching. Until next time, train hard, y'all.